Hey everybody, my name is Sam Meyer. I work for a dealership who represents Cobalt in the Tampa Bay area, and we're here today on Cobalt's brand new R8 Outboard model. We're here on the brand new R8 Outboard from Cobalt. The R8 comes in three different variances: the R8 stern drive, the R8 surf model, and the R8 Outboard, which we're on today. Cobalt did an amazing job with this new model, changing up the styling, the feel, and just the look of the entire boat. It's a lot more modern, in my opinion, a lot more spacious. They did a great job of squaring off some corners, adding some quilted stitching, so it's a great mix of luxury and comfort. It holds 80 gallons of fuel, 10 gallons of water, so plenty of resources to keep you comfortable in boating for the whole weekend. A question that I get asked a lot is, why is Cobalt going towards the outboard market? Well, there's a lot of reasons. One, the outboards are a little bit more maintenance friendly. They are a little bit more fuel efficient. It will also extend your boating season up north because the outboards don't need to be winterized. You also gain a lot more storage in your swim platform area because your engine is no longer in the aft of the boat, it's on the very back. Whenever Cobalt decided to enter the outboard market, they didn't just put an outboard on a stern drive boat. They redesigned the entire hull to perfectly fit the outboard. A lot of people ask me, should I get a single engine or should I get twin engines? Well, it depends on how you're going to be doing your boating. If you are the family who likes to do longer trips, go down the intercoastal or maybe up the East Coast, it may be beneficial for you to have the redundancy of a second engine. Some benefit of the twin engine would be that you have a little bit more maneuverability. You have the twin throttles, which lets you maneuver a little bit easier in tight spaces. If you mostly just do island hopping or going to restaurants, things like that, you may be okay with a single engine. And then a benefit for the single engine would be that you have only one engine to maintain and service. The engine options for the R8 Outboard on a single engine application range from 250 horsepower to 425 horsepower, Yamaha or Mercury. For the twin engine application, the horsepower ranges from 200 to 300 Yamaha or Mercury. We know that Cobalt boats are tried and true in lakes all over the country, but is Cobalt a saltwater boat? Absolutely. The Overbuilt Construction consists of 8 layers of fiberglass to overlap for 16 at the keel, which makes this bow rider extremely overbuilt, perfect for saltwater conditions. All the stainless steel is electro-polished, which makes it corrosion resistant. The Deutsch connectors help your electronics again resist corrosion and just be more sustainable in this harsh saltwater and sun environment. The Overbuilt Construction paired with the outboard models, the electro-polished stainless steel, and the Deutsch connectors make the R8 Outboard ideal for a saltwater environment. A question we hear a lot is, does Cobalt use wood in their boats? Cobalt uses a composite floor and transom. They also use a full fiberglass grid stringer system, getting rid of any wood in the structural components of their boats. You may notice that the cockpit of this R8 feels a lot more spacious compared to the previous R models. That is because Cobalt does a great job of utilizing every square inch of cockpit space. From the recessed areas on port and starboard side for the cup holders, to the squared edges, to the higher gunnels for higher back support. You also have this adjustable backrest on the port side. The Helm seat is also adjustable. It swivels, moves forward, aft, up and down. Moving back, you'll notice in this new R8 Outboard model, you have a split walkthrough, so you can sit port or starboard. Each has its own adjustable backrest as well, so you can lounge facing aft or sit and face the cockpit. With the outboards on the back of this R8, a lot of people wonder if you can still do your water sports. The answer is yes. This ski tow pylon stows away conveniently in the ski locker in your cockpit and can be installed for water sports. You also have a ton of walk-around room still here in the swim platform. Even with your outboards trimmed up, you still have a couple of feet to walk back and forth, access your swim ladder, and get to your outboards to flush them out. In the single engine application for the R8 Outboard, there is an option for a swim step as well. The most popular question in boating, is there enough cup holders on this boat? Absolutely. Cobalt has done an awesome job in making sure every guest that you have on your boat that day has somewhere to put their drink. There are 28 stainless steel Yeti Ready cup holders in the cockpit, the bow, and aft. For your other boating gear, there is storage under almost every seat on this Cobalt. For your under-seat storage on this side, you have the standard Igloo cooler, or this model has the optional Ice Mule soft cooler. You also have in-floor storage for your more bulky items, your beach chairs, your skis, things like that in the ski locker, and some more floor storage as well, more towards the aft. Another unique feature for this R8 model is your aft loungers. There's also storage under your aft loungers as well, port and starboard. There's a variety of interior color options you can choose from, so you can customize your Cobalt to your taste. The interior vinyl color options include Frost Summit, Frost Slate, Cocoa Summit, Caramel Carbon. Cobalt also uses a technology called Fresco Chill on all of their darker vinyl colors. It stays up to 15 degrees cooler on the surface, so you don't have to worry about it getting too warm on those hot summer days. Cobalt also offers a variety of flooring options for your boat. This model has the soft track mat. You can also do the standard snap-in carpet or the snap-in seagrass. All of your flooring options come in a variety of colors to complement whatever vinyl color that you've chosen. Under your snap-in carpet or your snap-in seagrass, your flooring is a non-skid, so it's very easy to clean and maintain. Here at the helm of the R8, we have Cobalt's beautifully wrapped vinyl helm for glare resistance. We also have the twin Garmin 8610 screens. To the right is the optional phone charger, the backlit stainless steel push button switches, and then the Yamaha joystick system. The Cobalt steering wheel is leather wrapped and adjustable, so if you want to stand and drive or sit and drive, you can be comfortable however you decide. For even more customization, there is an option for an adjustable electric helm seat that moves fore and aft and up and down. You may be wondering why you see a rod holder on the back of this Cobalt. Well, Cobalt has done an even better job with this R8 Outboard with making it even more versatile. For the family who likes intercoastal cruising, along with throwing lines at the island, you have your optional rod holders here on the back. And if you're not going to be fishing that day, you can use your rod holder to hold this nice tray for serving snacks throughout the day. You also have an option to have a fish finder on your Garmin as well. As a Cobalt owner, you have a variety of options in how you choose to shade your boat. You can choose the Bimini, or the folding aluminum arch, or you can choose this sport tower, which this boat is optioned out with and is specific to the outboard model. It also comes with this pull-out shade aft. And for more detail on all of your shade options, visit Cobalt's website and design your dream. The head on this Cobalt R8 Outboard has a huge amount of space for this size boat. There's a glove box for extra storage in the door, and then whenever you open it, you can see there's a lot of space for headroom. So whenever you go to step down into the head, there's plenty of room for you to change clothes and just clean up after the day. This model is optioned out with the optional sink. There is also an option for a pump out porta potty, a vacuum flush porcelain head as opposed to the standard porta potty. We're in the bow of the R8 Outboard. There's a ton of storage up here. Almost every seat raises up for more storage. There's another big garage storage on the starboard side to store all of your filler pieces and even your table. The filler piece will make this whole bow area a big sun pad. You have 6 cup holders, in-floor storage, 2 phone chargers, 2 speakers, recessed handrails, and your windlass anchor system that makes anchoring at the island a breeze. Thanks for joining us today on the Cobalt R8 Outboard. We went over a lot, but if you have any more questions at all, please visit your local Cobalt dealer or design your dream at cobaltboats.com.